Hey, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to add some sound to the bouncing ball. All right. Right now we have the timeline. For those of you who don't know how to make the timeline larger, what you can do is click right here and you can change the size of it. So that's normal. As you can see, it's very small. But what we can do is change that to large, and that makes it easier to see. So what we need to do first is we need to go ahead and add a new layer. So for this layer, we're going to call it, we'll take this and drag that to the bottom. Let's name that sound. So double click it to type it, and then just go ahead and hit enter. That'll rename it. Next, we have to find our sound. So what you'll do is go to your Canvas page, and here's the assignment for adding sound to the bouncing ball. What you'll do is you hit Cartoon Boing right here. Here's the link. That in turn takes you right here. And you can play it if you want to, but it just makes a boing. Oh, there it is. But what you need to do is download that. It downloads it for you. Come back to Flash. Let's import it. We need to get it to our library. So what we do next is we go to your file menu, import, and choose import to library. Navigate to your downloads folder. There it is. And once it's in there, you can click on it in your library, and then you just press play to make sure it works. Okay, folks, it's really easy. All we have to do is this. We just need to make a series of keyframes. So what you can do is click right here and line it up with frame number 5 there, and press F, is it F8? No, I'm sorry, F6. Yeah, there it is, F6. That will give you a keyframe. Down here on your properties bar, see how it says sound? You just put none, change that to Cartoon Boing. And there it is for you right there. So now all you got to do is this. You can either click on each one and add a keyframe by pressing F6, and then just repeating the process. That's probably the easiest way to do it. I don't want to confuse you all too much. And then F6, another keyframe. Or you could right click and choose insert keyframe. Same difference. But you're probably wondering why I'm not doing any at the top or the bottom, at the front of the timeline or the end of the timeline. And I will tell you why. Because if we go over here, notice it hasn't hit anything yet. It doesn't actually hit anything until we get there. All right. See how it just goes through like that? And then the last one is it bounces off stage. So you don't need one on the end. But let's do a couple of other things as well. Let's click on each keyframe again. And let me get this out of the way. What we can do is right now it says repeat on each one. We don't want it to repeat. So we'll just set that to 0. And we have to do that for each one. Just set that to 0. And the reason is we don't want it to play twice in each keyframe because that might get really strange sounding. And one more time. And one final time. We'll change that to 0. See how that works? Then you can always go to test movie, which is control test movie, or you can press control enter and it comes up like this. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do it. So make sure you save your work. And that, folks, is that. Have a great day.